Hello YouTube. I'm here working on a 2006 Chrysler 300C. I had a problem with my shifter not coming out of park. So what I ended up doing was I took out the shifter here. Took it out. There's about 4 bolts that hold this in and a couple little plug-ins. Like right here on the back, you take the plug-in out here. Um, and I think there's a little, or the shifter deal that goes onto the light right here. You just twist it, pull out, take that off. There's a little clip that goes right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's underneath. You just push up, pull out. Simple enough. And then there's another one here. It's got a little button on the back side. Push in, pull out, and that's about it for that. So, and then you got 4 bolts, one here, one right here, one up front here, and here. Just 4 bolts holding this thing in, and then your brake release clamp and all that shit. So all you do is you unclip it here, pop that out, and I think these do have like a retaining clip on them. I just popped mine off, so I don't know if I did that right or wrong. So might want to try and maybe pull these off. I don't know. I didn't mess with that. So, and then this one just has one screw holding it on the side. When you go to put it on, it's pretty simple to put back. There's only one hole that the bolt goes into, and then I pretty much should just line it back up with the marks on the hole of what you took it off of. So the problem with the shifter is inside of this. Okay, there's a little deal in there. So here I'm going to kind of show you how to take it apart. Okay, starting on the back side. Okay, this is the front. Okay, and then on the back side, if you look underneath, right there. Okay, there's a little clip. That's where you want to start when you go to pull this off. So I'm going to show you how. Just take a screwdriver and let's see. You're going to kind of put it in there, pry up, and then push up or pull the bottom down at the same time. This is kind of hard to do, so I'm going to put the phone down for a second here, and I'll get it apart, and then I'll show you how to get the rest of it. Okay, so I just got it unclipped. You just, oh, sorry about the angles and shit here. So you go pull, or push in, pry up, and then pull down on this at the same time. And that should release all of this. So now what you're going to do, there's only 2 more, and they're going to be on the sides. One right there, and one on the other side of the other one. So when I was pulling this apart the first time, I worked my way around the edge, and then I ended up breaking one of the tabs off, which really isn't that big of a deal to me because I probably won't take this back out again, hopefully. So I just went around and do the rest of the, okay, like that, pop them off. Okay, now this will just slide right off. Okay, there's nothing other than there's one plug in, which is right here, which you'll have to take off to take the whole assembly off, which is not too bad. Okay, you could take that off pretty easy. Now the problem is with this part right here, this pink piece of crap plastic. Now I know online, I think you could probably find some that are made out of steel or metal or whatever, and they'll probably run you about, I don't know, anywhere between 25 and 40 bucks, something like that. But I like to save money, and I shouldn't have to pay for a piece that should last more than what the car is worth. You know what I mean? So what I found out is on the front of this thing, right about where I got this hole. Okay, I drilled a hole right here, straight through. I mean, you could probably go a little bit lower than that if you want, but I felt this was a good spot for where I needed to drill. So right about where that hole is at, there used to be a little freaking hook that would come around, and then your spring, there's a spring, so look for that spring that's inside your, probably flopping around in there, or it might have fell off or whatever, but you want to look for this spring, okay? If you don't find that spring, you can go to the hardware store and find another one. You know, not very expensive. So what I ended up using was a piece of wire. You can use wire. You can use a piece of nylon string or something to keep to attach this back to this. Okay, and this just slides right off once you get. It's kind of a little tricky sucker. So this right here, you got to kind of move forward, and then at the same time move this forward, and then this will still be on without this on there, without the spring. So you're going to give a little tension to that. Okay, you're going to hold down, tension, and then you're going to move your shifter out of park into the back position. Okay, which is pretty simple, just like that. See, it's back. So now this piece here, you're just going to pull out. Pretty simple. Okay, it just pulls right out. Get your hole drilled. Get your spring put back on here somehow. And then on the front here, there's a little hook or a little tab. If that broke off, drill you a hole somewhere over in this area and attach it. You know, you can use a piece of string again, or something. You know, find a way of attaching it over here. You know, drill 2 holes and make you a makeshift hook somehow, but you need to get it back over this way somewhere. So once you got all that, the reversal of takedown is the same way, or the reversal of putting it back is the same way you took it down. Took it all apart. So remember how you took it all apart. You're going to push down on the hook or on the back here. Okay, you're going to pull back on this, and oh wait, let's see here. Oh shit, this is a little tricky. Okay, just a second here.